Good morning to all. I am Geeta, Assistant Professor from ECE Department, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology. So I am going to handle the subject on medical electronics. So now I am going to discuss about the topic on short wave diathermy. So after completion, the students will be able to define short wave diathermy, draw the block diagram of short wave diathermy. So now we are going to discuss about short wave diathermy. The heating of tissues is carried out at a high frequency of 27.12 megahertz and the wavelength of 11 meter. So this form of diathermy is able to warm large area of tissue, and this will be used to treat the large muscle problem. So if you are using the high frequency and the particular wavelength, so the short wave diathermy method, this will be mainly recover the large muscle problem. So this is the main treatment process in the short wave diathermy method. See, the output of RF oscillator is applied to the pair of patient electrodes. The RF energy, that is the radio frequency energy, this will be heat the tissue and promotes the heating of injured tissue and inflammations. The power is delivered about 500 watts. The electrode or pads are not directly contact with the skin. So they are usually layers of towel or interposed between the metal and the surface of body. So based on the electrodes does not having the direct contact with the skin, so the pads or electrodes are forming the capacitor plate, and the body tissues between the pads act as dielectric. Thus the whole arrangement forms a capacitor. When RF current, this will be applied to the electrodes, so the dielectric loss of the capacitor, this will be produces the heat in the intervening tissues. So this technique will be called as condenser or capacitor method. So now we are going to see the block diagram of short wave diathermy. So first we are having the power supply, then RF oscillator, then monitor control panel, then isolation amplifier, finally we to the patient electrodes. So now we have to see the function. In inductive method, the flexible cable is coiled around the arm when the RF current is passed through the cable. So deep heating in the tissue, this will be producing the result of electrostatic fields set up between its ends and heating in the superficial tissues. This will be obtained by eddy current setup by the magnetic fields around the cable. So the short wave diathermy, this will be using the capacitive and the inductive method. So this is the block diagram for the capacitive and the inductive method. So one electrode will be having, so the joint to be treated. So we are having center, we are having the muscle. So based on the muscle, so the joint will be treated. Then the capable carrying current, this will be flowed based on the particular radiation. So now we have to see the function. So the instead of continuous RF waves, the RF pulses of 65 microseconds with an interval between pulses of 1600 microseconds also used. This will be called as the diopulse short wave diathermy. The rate of pulsation is from 80 to 600 pulse per second. So with peak power of 293 to 975 watts. So if by using this method, the tissue fluid will be associated with the cellular damage. This will be reduced. Then the heating rate is enhanced. So based on this, no danger of burns. The depth of penetration is correctly adjusted. So if we have to adjust the depth of penetration, then only the people with mental implants or the pacemaker should not refer this treatment. So based on this, the mental might, this will be increase the amount of heat, and this will be causes the burns of tissues. So also this will be not recommended for patient with unstable pp, then heart disease or kidney disorder. Should not be applied to the patient who had open wounds, because we have to burn the tissue. So after completing the shortwave diathermy, the quiz question is based on induction field diathermy is very effective for heating tissue with low conductivities and low electrolyte content, especially those well perfused with blood. Thank you.